Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a really quick book haul video. Last week or the week before, whatever, was Memorial Day and Pango Books was having Memorial Day sales. So I wanted to get myself a couple books and I ended up getting 9 books, but they all look really, really interesting, so I'm excited to share them with you today. So the first book that I got is the American Heiress Brides collection. I have a couple of these collections. They're from Barber. You know, they get a couple of their authors together and they do, each author does a short story that's kind of themed around this topic. So I have a couple on my bookshelf, but I really like kind of Gilded Age type stories. So with the American Heiresses, I have a feeling they're all going to be along those lines, so that's really exciting. I'm excited about those. Next, I have The Carousel Painter by Judith Miller. I haven't read much Judith Miller. I've definitely heard of her a lot. I think that she's kind of similar to like Judith Pella, Tracy Peterson, that kind of thing. I think I might have read a couple of hers, but none are coming to mind, so I'm not sure. This is about a girl who gets a job painting carousel horses in a factory, but something goes missing in the factory and she's kind of caught up in the mystery of like who stole this necklace. And so it's a little bit of a mystery, a little bit of a having to prove herself innocent. That looks really interesting. And this is also going to be my next read. I posted on my Instagram account kind of a what should I read next, which had this option and one of the other options I got from Pango, which is this one, Love Finds You in Annapolis, Maryland. So I posted this post on my Instagram. I was like, guys, help me decide which to read next, this or this. And only one person commented, but they chose this one. So if you're listening out there, I think her name was Caroline who commented. Thank you for commenting. I'm going with your read. So along those lines, the next book that I picked up is Love Finds You in Annapolis, Maryland. This is a Rosanna White book, and she is one of my favorite authors, but this is one of her books that I haven't actually read yet. And so when I saw it for like $2, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I have to get that. Add it to my White collection and go ahead and read it because I am a big fan of hers. So I'm excited for that one. This is A Refuge Assured by Jocelyn Green. So I've read from Jocelyn Green one of her Windy City saga books. Like, it was about a girl who was on a riverboat that exploded, and it's based on true events. Like that riverboat really did explode, but it's about a girl and her. I think it's her cousin or her best friend or something. I don't know. It was like last year. But anyway, I did enjoy it. It wasn't my favorite, but I definitely enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this one. This one takes place during the French Revolution. And so that should be really interesting. I'm excited about that one. The next one I have is Daughter of Silk by Linda Lee Chaikin. I don't really know how to say that. So I have not read this author before at all, but it's from Zondervan. It's Christian fiction. And it takes place in kind of like the medieval times. So that's kind of cool. I don't read a whole lot of novels in the medieval times. I really like the medieval times. I just don't tend to find a lot of medieval novels that aren't like fantasy, which I don't read a lot of fantasy. But I'm excited to have this more realistic medieval novel. I'm really excited about that because I do really enjoy medieval timelines. It's just a lot of them tend to be like fantasy timelines. So that should be really interesting. So these were all historical fiction, and the next ones I got, the next 4 are all contemporary fiction. The first one is The Secrets of Paper and Ink by Lindsay Harrell. I have read The Heart Between Us by Lindsay Harrell, and it was a good book, and I did enjoy it, so I'm excited about this one. It's about a counselor it's about a counselor and a couple other women who all end up being brought together in a bookstore. And come on, bookstore books, we all love them. So that's exciting. Then we have The Sweet Life by Suzanne Woods Fisher. I did listen to the audiobook of this one this summer, and so I went ahead and I picked up the paperback copy. It was only a couple dollars on Pango Books, and I just finished the sequel to this, which I got from the library like 2 days ago. I just finished the sequel, so that'll be my wrap-up video for this month. But yeah, this is a really enjoyable read about a mom and a daughter who kind of have to start over when they both have things come up in their lives. Cute. Takes place on Cape Cod, which is interesting. The next 2 books are both from the same series, and they're both Suzanne Woods Fisher. The first one is On a Summer Tide, and the second one is On a Coastal Breeze. So there are 3 books in this series. It's about a man who, I think he buys a summer camp or something on an island, and then his 3 daughters kind of come help him get it started, and each book is about a different daughter. So I haven't read this series yet. I'm excited to. I went ahead and picked up the first 2 books. I'll probably pick up the 3rd book at some time, but I'm excited to get started on this. So the next book I will be reading is The Carousel Painter, and I'll let you guys know how that goes in this month's wrap-up. But that's all for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys my little book haul. So I will see you next time. Bye.